Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm an executive job search and leadership coach and the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. And welcome to another Facebook Live and YouTube video on a daily basis that I do. I'll just say that I'm recording in this manner because I had a computer accident and my device will hopefully be back by the middle of next week. But in the meantime, I want to keep up with my schedule of doing videos daily. And today's is about the notion of safety, because I think for a lot of people, a lot of job hunters, a lot of employees, and a lot of people in general, they operate from the desire for safety. But what I've learned over the course of years is safety really ain't safe. And I'll just give you an example. It's a reminder to start off with. And the reminder is a lot of people in 2007 and 2008 thought they had nice, safe jobs. They could go to work in the morning, not really worry. The stock market was up. They felt good. They had great homes. Real estate prices kept appreciating. And how did that turn out, Bunky? Not so good. But it's come back strong. And you're absolutely right. It has come back strong. But does that mean that's going to go on forever? For those of you who invest, well, the stock market doesn't always go up, does it? And again, 2008 is a reminder. But it comes back even stronger. The Dow's at over 20,000 now, right? And that's true. But if you were retiring in 2007 or 2008, you weren't exactly getting a great return on your investment, were you? So I'll just simply say that there's lots of evidence that taking the safe route isn't always safe, certainly in life and certainly in economics. And I just want to talk with you about two basic things I want to encourage you to do. And excuse me, I've got some notes. And one of them, well, I'll use an example. There's a great quote from Darryl Zanuck of 20th Century Fox, where he talks about the advent of television. And this is what he says. Excuse me, I'm going to read my notes. TV won't be able to hold on to any market it captures after the first 6 months. People will soon get tired of staring at a plywood box. How'd that one turn out, folks? And, we have ample evidence of that in more modern times. Barnes & Noble was late to the party of devices of Kindle, the equivalent of the Kindle Reader with their Nook product, not thinking that Kindle was going to be anything that they needed to be concerned with. Borders was really late and wound up using a product from someone else called Kobo Reader, I believe it's called. And the result winds up being that, Borders is gone and Barnes & Noble is on life support. And I know someone from Barnes & Noble will tell me I'm wrong about that, but who has market share right now? Obviously Amazon. Things change. Things change in business all the time. And the safe approach to your business is exemplified by that old quote of no one ever got fired for buying IBM, wound up also being wrong with time. A lot of people got fired for buying IBM, eventually, and that's the key word in there. Eventually things change. You have to be ready to adapt to changing circumstances, and just because the market isn't huge right now, this crazy internet thing, and I'm laughing because that's the way it was said at one time. Things change and the technology gets better and circumstances improve, and you need to be ready for those changes. The second thing is you may make imperfect decisions. And the notion comes down to is if you make a bad choice, get in, get out quickly. Real simple. You make a wrong job move and you decide it's not the right place for you. You decide, I'll give it 6 months, let's figure out whether it's right for me, and then you clear out if it isn't. It doesn't mean that you're locked in there forever, but I'll have a bad job history. But you'll have a tortured life if you wind up staying in a position too long. I encourage waiting a period of time to give the employer a chance to rectify anything. If you're talking with them about correcting mistakes or correcting what they've promised to you, and if they're unwilling or don't want to do it, don't wait 6 months. Just get the hell out of there. A lifetime is not a long time. I don't want you suffering unnecessarily. And if they're willing to change, you give them a certain amount of time. If they're unwilling to change, you clear the heck out of there. But I'll simply say that if you play safe, if you play small, eventually that desire for safety will wind up coming back and biting you in the butt. As Confucius said so well thousands of years ago, and again, excuse me if I'm going to read it. The superior man, when resting in safety, does not forget that danger may come. When in the state of security, he does not forget the possibility of ruin. When all is orderly, he does not forget that disorder may come. Thus, this person and his state and all his clans are preserved. I'll simply say, just be aware. Look for how things can blow up. Be prepared. Have a plan. Figure out what you might do and be ready to adapt. Hope you found this helpful. Again, I'm Jeff Altman. I'm an executive job search and leadership coach, the head coach of JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. Have a great day. Take care.